I know everybody thought we were done with it, and I'm going to move through some of these slides very quickly. I know that this is a charged topic. I understand that there are two sides to it. I would like to open the floor to discussion with the board after I share what it is that we're being asked to do. And I wanted to point out that I'm going to share something that just came out today where the CDC is now putting out universal mask requirements, as well as what CDPH, OSHA, lots of other ones, and I'll share all that with you. So I want you to know I recognize that there are different opinions. I'm going to tell you what we're being told that we need to do. All right. So first one I just want you to know is they're really saying that, SARS-CoV does do a lot of damage with Delta. There's been a lot of school closures, distance learning, loss of school days. So there's a lot of what you might call invisible damage. And it's just like inflation, right? It's an invisible thing, but your money fizzles away on the things that you always buy. So the goal of K-12 schools, and this was the PowerPoint from CDE and CDPH, they put this together. Their goal is to have all K-12 schools guidance and have full in-person instruction for all students with minimized school days lost and safely. And as I've been talking about for a long time, they wish for that to be a layered approach to safety, which means that we have things in place like the masks, then we keep things clean, then we have the proper MERV 13 filters in all the rooms, all of our different protocols, not sharing things. So that's what the layered approach to safety is. They are asking us as schools and districts to encourage vaccination among eligible individuals to get rates down. They are asking for universal masking in schools. They do believe it's simple and highly effective. And just so that you know, Fresno County right now is telling us they'd like masks on indoors, but they do not have to be on outdoors. So that's one move we can take in that direction. So that contact tracing rules remain the same. So if we have students in the classroom and we're putting them all back in, we are still obligated to use that 6-foot rule in 15 minutes if masks are off. And so if one child is sick and there's so many more children around them that now are potentially quarantined. But there's also some interesting things about that. So they're telling us to be careful, put masks on, and including a modified quarantine for students to stay in school, mask on mask if they're COVID positive, meaning some interesting things about that. So they're telling us to be careful, put masks on, and including a modified quarantine for students to stay in school, mask on mask if they're COVID positive. Careful, put masks on, and including a modified quarantine for students to stay in school, mask on mask if they're COVID positive.